And Russia's highest mountain, Mount Elbrus, has just become a slightly more attractive proposition for climbers. A new rescue cabin has been built in order to help stranded mountaineers, as Michael Kravchenko explains.
Some would argue it's technically not in Europe, but at 5,642 meters, Russia's Mount Elbrus is considered by many to be Europe's highest mountain. With such a backyard, it's no wonder Russians were always avid mountain climbers. During Soviet times, mountain climbing was actively encouraged, and Mount Elbrus was the prize attraction. But there's a reason why mountain climbing is considered an extreme sport. Hundreds of people freeze or plummet to their death every year, and mainly because they are ill-prepared or ill-advised on how to tackle the climb. Mount Elbrus is no exception, with up to 10 climbers dying annually, which is why a concerted effort was made to install a rescue cabin at the mountain's summit.
We constantly have to rescue people from Mount Elbrus. Around 100,000 mountain climbers from all over visit it every year, and every year people die from bad weather, losing their way. So to have a rescue cabin on hand is really important.
The process of the entire project was a lengthy one because it was a voluntary effort, i.e. no sponsors or government grants were used.
It's also an enormously difficult task from an engineering point of view. There are almost no analogues. It's the highest level for a construction in Europe and the second highest in the world. And to build something like this is always a huge ordeal.
In 2010, the group managed to complete a different shelter, which was technically the first. But it was blown away by a particularly bad blizzard. So when 2 mountain climbers perished in April of 2012, with one of the bodies never recovered, Russia's Mountain Climbing Federation made the construction of another, more durable rescue cabin one of its top priorities. Well, I've made it to the top of the mini summit of Mount Elbrus. It's a fantastic day, absolutely no wind, and sun is shining, but that's a rarity. Usually it can be very dangerous with wind, snow and hailstorms, causing deaths to mountain climbers that have been up here in the past. But now with this newly built cabin, there's hope that these deaths can be prevented and that they can stay the night here and call for help when needed. Let's go have a quick look inside. As you can see, it's not exactly a 5-star hotel, but it will hopefully save many lives. Indeed, the interior doesn't leave much to the imagination, with only 2 horizontal planks for beds and a small table in between. But when your life is on the line, surely amenities would be the last thing on your mind.
The cabin was built for emergencies only, not for a full overnight stay, but it allows rescuers to come to a specific point, rather than having to search large areas. And in turn, it helps the mountain climbers to, well, survive.
Climbers aside, Russia's rescue service, the MCHS, or the Ministry for Emergency Situations, are only too thankful for such installations. Too often they return from a rescue mission with a body bag. But the new cabin has already come to the rescue of 2 German mountain climbers, and hopefully will assist many others in the future. Of course, the conventional way of getting down for a mountain climber is to walk down, but I'm going to take the easy route by taking the helicopter that's behind me back down to the base of Mount Elbrus. This is Michael Kravchenko reporting from the top of Mount Elbrus for RT.